I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. So, in terms of your, because I've had a look at your training, and I actually saw something you posted. Was it this morning where you're walking on your hands and stuff? On this running, I thought it was brilliant. It's brilliant because he's walking on his hands on a running track, and I get it because you're talking about being functional. So, where do you stand in terms of training? Where do you stand in terms of your model? Are you more on intensity or volume? In other words, are you more kind of high intensity, maybe like the Mike Mentor style, or are you more on loads and loads of hypertrophy volume? Where do you sit there?
The answer is that I don't.
Right.
So I periodise training styles.
Okay.
So in terms of volume and in terms of frequency, it's dependent on the training style. Right. So it's very difficult because it's so broad. But I've come away from typical 6 to 8 reps for 3 sets. Do that for 12 weeks. It's boring. It's rewardless to me now, and I don't enjoy it. I think what we need to do is, from a coaching point of view, is assess people's weaknesses, program to increase the strength within their weaker areas, while systematically pushing their stronger areas. For example, with deadlifts, I might start off with 6 sets of 5 1 week, and then I might drop it to 5 sets of 3, then it'll be 4 sets, and it will
get heavier.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it will be periodized, because if you're going in and chasing the same thing every single week, there's always a physiological peak. You're not going to be able to break.
I agree with that. Like, one thing I've started to do a lot more is putting in a bit more high intensity, and that is because I want to shut my training windows down. The length of time I'm in the gym. So I'm trying my weights. I'm trying to do 4 to 5 a week. I do jiu-jitsu as well, usually at the weekends and during the week. So I do train quite a lot, but I thought, rather than, the idea of being in there for 2 hours, no, I want to be actively training about 40 minutes with a bit of warm up around it, 30, 40 minutes. So I've started to train more times per week on the same body part, but less volume and more intensity per session.
It depends though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you're doing this just to be functional and take over.
Well, I think maintaining is a lot easier than growing.
Maintaining,
so
easy.
You're
doing it for maintenance, so it doesn't really matter what you do. If you go in and you do it well, it doesn't matter if you do 10 reps, as long as you're doing as much as you can for 10. The point I'm trying to make is I'm constantly trying to get stronger, which is going to bring about growth. It's going to make me burn a lot more calories, but it has to be purposeful to your training. So, for example, if I was to put your theory into my training, I wouldn't be anywhere near as strong as I am. So in your 45 minutes, your 45 minutes, I would probably have done 5 sets of deadlifts.
Okay.
Not including warm-ups. But I will guarantee that I will get more out of that from a muscularity point of view than someone who goes in and does 5, 6 exercises at quick pace.
Yeah.
Because it's all about putting your body through stress. So it
I can't do that quickness. I don't. Have you ever tried training with a girl? They just recover like 30 seconds. You can't do it. They'll just stay trained.
It's such a spectrum. So we have to consider it from the point of view that it just depends on the goal.
Yeah.
If the goal is to gain muscle, to be leaner, to be able to eat more.
I do like 3 or 4 exercises a session, maybe 3 working sets each. Sometimes only 2. That's it.
Yeah.
Very small amount of volume, but I try and make it high intense.
So what do you mean? What quantifies high intense?
1 rep to failure, maybe at failure.
Okay. And is that every time you train?
On those last couple of sets, yeah. On the key lifts.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
This could be an hour in itself. This one. It's a deep dive.
I never used to do it, but now I do. Firstly, I used to ego lift.
Yeah.
Then I started doing proper full range of motion stuff with Adam, and then I started to add in more intensity, because I did feel that the whole pyramid, ramp up, ramp down, I just felt like I was using loads of energy. So I just decent warm up and then just jump straight to it, high intensity. But I do maybe 3 working sets.
And it works well.
Yeah.
That's all that matters, isn't it?
I hurt like mad. Yeah. But I might do, if I'm doing back, I might do 2 exercises on back. Usually do lower upper.
Yeah.
So I can do it over 4 days, every major body part twice a week. And then what I find is my diet's that good as well that I can get results like that.
Without doubt, and training always needs to be specific to the goal. That's why it's a really broad spectrum.
Yeah.
It needs to be specific to what you want.
I do think I could get more with you though if I did your method, 100%.
I think you'd
But I'd
enjoy
have to commit that amount of time to it.
It's still an hour a day. It's
Yeah.
not massively different.
Where do you stand on, like, in terms, do you track calories, and where do you stand on, like, clean or dirty bulks? Or do you bulk and track calories?
I used to bulk. I learned a lot from it. So when people consider bulks, they consider it as putting as much in the system as you possibly can. And there's a big difference between driving your metabolism and actually eating everything you possibly can fit into your body. I'll give you an example. I had a client come to me, he was with a bodybuilding coach previously. He was eating 5,500 calories a day.
Oh,
He's ectomorphic.
Yeah.
He was vomiting, really, really bad stomach issues. I pulled his calories down to 3,000. His digestion got better. His performance got better. He got stronger and he gained muscle.
Wow.
So the difference of what you can put into your body and what your body can process are two very different things.
I
And
agree.
you don't want everything to collapse in the name of gaining.
So that's quite a
size.
scientific approach.
It's in my head, it's very simple.
Okay.
But it's because it's my thing, right? It's the way I work. But the answer is I've never really bulked. I've always been in shape and been lean because I've realised that you don't need to ram as much into the body as you can.
Once you get muscle,
gain
though,
body
it's
fat.
easy to stay lean, isn't it? Once you carry your muscle,
Yeah,
it's easy to stay lean.
you become metabolically expensive, so
Yeah.
you require more calories. Like a big
Yeah.
car requires more food,
Yeah.
fuel.
Yeah.
But simply put, like, you just need to commit to eating in, like, if this is your maintenance and you eat here for long enough and you don't train like a fanny and you train heavy, you're gonna get bigger.
Yeah, you are.
Small
You
muscles
don't need a
don't
huge
lift
amount
big
of
weights.
extra calories.
No, you need
Just-
a surplus.
Yeah, surplus, just an amount.
The
to get
bodybuilding world's distorted this because you've got guys that are 300 pounds jabbing every
in. Yeah,
day,
but they're
taking all sorts,
genetic
eating 10,000
freaks,
calories. Yeah, they need
Yeah.
that. You don't. You're a 70 kilo male.
3,000, yeah.
Naturally,
Three and a half at the most.
Keep it simple. Enjoy what you do. Get stronger.
Okay.
Because the biggest muscles lift the biggest weights. So aim to lift the biggest weights. Aim to be stronger.
Yeah.
Simply put, don't complicate it. You know, I just used to think, right, that's what I eat. Now I'll just eat 2 more cookies when I've eaten my rice and my chicken,
Yeah.
and all my foundations are there, and this little bit of calories I enjoy. And I train like a beast, and then when I'm not training, I forget about it, and I just keep going every day, and a habit's that.
Sounds good.
And now I'm getting
Yeah,
compliments of you.
So anyway, Steven's got to go actually. He's got to go and he's actually that committed. He's got to go and see a client. So it's been brilliant. I think we could do about 2 or 3 hours on this.
I
with some real
genuinely
detail.
I will.
Yeah. So just to finish off, Steven, you've talked a bit about what you offer and where you can help people, and there's lots and lots in this video. In terms of your products and things, where can people find you? What products do you get? And you know, what have you currently got on offer at the minute? Are you doing the one-to-one trainings? Or you've got the online, a mix of both?
So for people that are local into Manchester, I have one-to-one training. I online coach worldwide, a very in-depth. It's not like a surface level coaching. You can find me at www.scptcoaching.co.uk, and you can get my Instagram handle, which is at Steven_Chidgey, which we could just put in the comments.
I'll put it down.
Yeah,
I'll put the
easier.
links down, both links.
And yeah, I just work with anybody who's kind of ready to level up, take control, and cut the bullshit.
Yeah.
Get healthier, take control of their life.
Seems pretty serious and intense. I don't know about what you
I'm a good
think.
guy, really. I'm a
Yeah.
nice guy. Just have very strong beliefs.
So yeah, that's been great.
Pleasure.
Right, cheers. And I hope you enjoyed that, everyone. And yeah, I'll put all the links down below. And if you want to get in touch with Steven, I'm sure he'll sort you out. And see you all next time.
I love the finisher.